Hello, New Orleans. Welcome to my studio.
I'm sorry that I'm not in Atlanta, Georgia, where I was supposed to be for a reception, but with COVID-19, we're all doing our best being sequestered at home. I'm Andy Moerlein, and this is one of my sculptures. I make rocks. My father was a geologist. I never had much of a compulsion or understanding of the geology of the world. In fact, I terribly misunderstood geology. But when I saw scholars' rocks, the Chinese and Japanese and Korean, Asian sensibility of collecting stones and bringing them to their home and into their gardens as a way to bring nature into life, I saw a great relationship between scholars' rocks and the transcendental movement here in North America, the Hudson River School, the attention paid to landscape and the sublime. This is our home, and this is another one of my pieces, and it's been an exciting adventure being here in this wonderful little town of Maynard, Massachusetts. So here's some pieces that I've been working on. I've got this big piece of locust over here that I'm trying to figure out how to interact with in a way that responds to these uniquely shaped and very wonderfully collected stones. This one I especially like because it's turned in two different directions on two different bases. And I've been trying to come up with a way to do that with one for a while. Here's a large-scale work, and I've been kind of working with this idea of how the bases respond to the work. I'm intrigued by how the Chinese have done that interaction and interplay, but I'm really much more interested in kind of the Brancusi approach where the base and the work are totally integrated. And sometimes I get stuck on how I'm going to deal with color and design in the pieces, so I've done some studies. Here are a few more studies that I've the maple and the plywood there are reproduced in the plywood, and the maple piece here, which is made to be handled and enjoyed on a base that's separate and yet integrated. Here's a monumental log that's just about to be carved. It was a 10-foot log, 42 inches across, that has been basically shaped with gas chainsaws in the out of doors, brought into the studio, now on wheels so I can move it out into the studio in the near future. Just giving it a little bit more drying time. And a study for a piece in styrofoam. Still trying to figure out what colors and design will go on this. Thanks for coming to my studio today.